All right, welcome to Braemar South Rink today. We have the Edina White versus Edina Green crosstown matchup today for third place of the Tradition Tournament. Ephraim Berman's going to be doing play-by-play, I believe, and I'm not sure who's doing the color commentary. We're getting started early once again. Things have been running ahead of schedule this whole tournament. Going to roll the rosters, and we'll be back with the puck drop. We've got about 2 minutes.
My name is Stefan Sandberg, and I play left wing.
I'm Ben Prang, and I play defense.
My name is Beckham, and I play defense.
My name's Anders, and I play left defenseman.
My name's Thomas Hughes. I play right defense.
My name's Colin Kelly, and I play left wing.
My name is Wyatt Smith, and I play right wing.
My name is Noah Dorsey, and I play center.
I'm Nick Sprague, and I play left wing.
I'm Hudson House, and I play D.
Hi, my name's Connor Banks, and I play defense.
My name is John Bancroft, and I play center. My name is Nash Olson, and I play right wing.
My name's Ryder Gorski, and I play center.
I'm Henry Sigstad, and I play right wing.
My name is Ryder Rose, and I play goalie.
I am Zach Berman, and I play goalie.
My name is Hunter Hallinan, and I work with the defense.
I'm Blake Anderson, and I'm one of the assistant coaches, primary puck pusher at practice.
So I'm Coach Patrick Seawich, and I'm the goalie coach and also help Hunter out with the defense.
My name's Matt Schatz, and my role is the head coach of the team.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you enjoyed your day off. Midweek tournament coming to a conclusion today. Game 3 match between Edina White, who's thankfully sporting the white jerseys, and Edina Green, who are sporting the green jerseys. I believe we have got Ryder Rose starting in nets today for Edina White, and I'm not yet sure who's in nets, if it's Tyler or Owen Copen in nets for the boys sporting the green jerseys. Edina White having gone 2-1 in the pool play. Edina Green going 1-1-1, both of whom ended up second places in their division. So the winner of today's game will come home in third place in the tournament. After this tournament wraps up, our next game, I believe, is Monday evening, a New Year's Day clash with our friends in Eden Prairie. All right. So it does look like Copen gets the nod here for Edina Green. So we got Rose in white against 30 in green, so 30 v 30 in nets. And it looks like the Gorski's line is out there. Quick shout out to his great uncle. Is it Chuck, who's his birthday today?
No, he's
just hanging out, just watching. Not a birthday, just an excuse to say hi. Thanks for watching.
Chicago watches every game.
We love that people from outside the state get to enjoy our hockey games from wherever they find themselves, including the Windy City, Chicago. Quick shot there by Kelly, goes through the crease. Copen might have got a piece of that. I'll try and do my best to give names both directions. Here comes, I believe that is, good kicks there by Rose. Puck comes out, and Jensen gets to the point. He shoots upstairs. Good blockered save there, and the net seems to come off the moorings. We'll have a quick whistle. I believe that was London, number 10. The good burst of speed cutting through the middle. A lot of these boys have played together over the last few years, so nice to see them go head-to-head. Sigstad pushes the puck through the draw and comes up to the sideboards. Tries to go cross-ice over to Kelly, but picked off and then run into Captain Jensen. Looks cross-ice. Good pass on the boards. Puts it on the stick of Auska, who rips it into the boards and goes for a change. Lots of energy and enthusiasm coming from the green side today as the boys in white float it down the ice. That should get waved off, and it does at the very last moment. Edina Green moves the puck up the near side. Knocks Luther here, chips it over to Brendan Nolan. Nolan, number 6, comes down the left-hand side, looks upstairs, short side as he did lots of last year. Rose able to keep his hands above his head and blockered that one away. Around the net goes Green, who've maintained control of it. Back to Hankinson at the point. To the half boards, and Dorsey rolls it off the legs of Olsen. That goes the length of the ice, and this one will go for icing and back into the Edina zone. Not much in the way of energy from the white team thus far today. The Green boys have owned the first minute, 20 seconds of this game. We'll see how it plays out from here. Dorsey for white, Nolan and Green on the face-off. Face-off to the right side of Rose. Puck goes to the sideboards. Olsen battles for it. Goes behind the net where Banks goes to collect it, and Olsen picks it up. They jostle for the puck in the corner. Chipped over to Olsen, who tries to get it to the blue line, does, and out. Good job there by Nash Olsen to make sure the puck gets out. Back-checking strongly is Brendan Nolan, who sees the puck come off his stick and back on it. He leaves it for good shot there by Knox Luther. I think that was lightly deflected and ultimately blockered over the boards by Ryder Rhodes, who's been tested 4 or 5 times already in the early goings of the game. Gorski on the draw for white. Bring it over to Sam Connell in green. He loses footing. And Charlie Wilkins has the puck in the corner for Green. He rolls out in front. Good pass. Oh, and I don't know if Lundqvist got his leg on that, but I'm not sure it made it all the way to Rose. Either way, good scoring chance there for Green, nullified by good commitment there by the white boys. Puck goes around the net. Lundqvist goes to get it in the corner, chips it up over to Sandberg. Once again, Edina unable to get the puck out of the zone. Here goes Smith. Wyatt Smith cuts inside Rylan Miller, gets it over to Sandberg, who tries to find Gorski kind of the middle and just outside his reach. Connell circles back, good pressure there by Gorski to create a turnover, and here goes Bauer. J.J. Bauer cuts down the left-hand side, loses the handle with a little bit of a stick check from Smith. Now Smith has it, he looks cross ice, winds, fires by Auska into the glove of Rose, who leaves it for his defensive buddy. Sandberg loses his twig at the blue line, and as a result, unable to get the puck out. The green team puts a lot of pressure on our boys, but here comes Dorsey leading a 1-on-5. Dorsey trying to hold on as his line mates get back on the ice. Kelly tries to put some pressure behind the net, but he's picked by the secondary defenseman. Nice job there by Sigstad to put his body between the puck and the man. Forces the puck to go behind the net the other way, where it's chipped out to the middle, and here comes Colin Ewers. Number 7 is looking for Brendan Nolan. That puck goes off a leg over to Auska, who fans, and Sigstad turns, gets it to the blue line, and just out as it finds its way back onto Jensen's stick. Now Prang leads the rush the other way. Pressured there by Ewers from behind. Hacked at going as he goes to the corner. He's looking, tries to go into the slot. Nobody home for either team, and the puck slowly rolls all the way back into our defensive zone. Hudson House, dangerous pass through the middle. Finds Kelly though. Kelly evades the checking of Brendan Nolan, and now hesitates at the blue line, throwing Gorski offside, and that will lead to a face-off just outside the line. Not much in the way of sustained pressure here from Edina White, although they're playing with a little bit more energy than they have. Face-off just outside the blue line, dumped in. Around the net, I believe that's Bauer who gets it to the sideboards and then up. Knocks Luther now on it, leaves it for Brendan Nolan. Nice job collecting the pass behind him. Runs himself into the sideboards though, and a good stick check brings the puck to the blue line. Hankinson up to the task, he keeps it in the zone. And now Nash Olsen gets it back up to the blue line, where once again Hankinson able to keep it in. Luther turns, rolls it in deep. Nolan, I feel like I'm calling their names more than ours. Nick Sprague tries to go up the middle, dangerous breakout pass, and knocks Luther, intercepts. He shoots low, good glove save there by Ryder Rose, tracking the puck from his left to the right, and he holds on for a whistle. Dorsey versus Ryland Miller this time. Good job by Edina White to get the puck out and into the zone. JJ Bauer fans and Wyatt Smith on it. Floats it towards the net. Puck rolling into the high slot. Nobody home there for Edina White. Sandberg puts it behind the net, goes the other way, and Wyatt Smith first on it. He puts it behind the net back for Sandberg. Sandberg tries to cut in front. He's stripped by Ryland Miller, who tries to work it up the boards. Puck comes to the blue line and just out. Anders Mizzelt steps up, but loses the puck to a good forecheck there by Charlie Wilkins. And here's Ryland Miller circling down low. That puck rolls through the crease, nobody home. And Edina White able to chip it out off the stick of Noah Dorsey. Ringel circles, floats it to the far side where Anders goes to collect it. Sandberg gets back onside just in time. He goes to the net. Oh, good job there by Ryland Miller to break up that centering pass. 7:25 left to go here in the first period. Good pressure there by Sigstad. Chipped back to him by Sandberg. And Sigstad gives chase. Not sure who number 5 is. Oh, it looks like Applebaum. Applebaum made a nice first move and then rolls to the length of the ice. Waved off as House goes to collect it. House comes up the near side. Leaves it for Prang, who goes up. Good pass to Sigstad. First time Edina White has moved the puck. They get it in deep, and here is Kelly on it. He tried to roll it over to Gorski just outside his reach, and now we've got Auska coming back the other way for Green. He winds, he fires, just wide, but gloved comfortably there by Ryder Rose for a whistle to the right side. Edina White starting to take a little bit more control of this game. Auska wins the draw for Green. Puck comes back to Bauer. D to D. Oh, and Kelly almost jumped the pass, but now Jensen's got room for a shot. That shot tipped just wide, near side. Oh, good job by Gorski to collapse down as Green had an opportunity to tuck it in that short side. Kelly waiting for Prang to go get the puck. Prang goes back behind the net, over to Banks. Banks floats it up to Sigstad, but outside his reach, and Bauer keeps it in. Auska down low, good stick there by Rose to get the puck out of harm's way. Jensen steps in from the point. He leaves it, takes a funny bounce off the Zamboni door, and now it's moved across behind the net to Banks, up to Sigstad, who's quickly stick checked there by Bauer. This is what Woodbury did so well. Good forecheck and then hold the blue line. Banks this time says, I'll take it all by myself. He leads the rush. He's got room now on the left. He finds it over to Kelly. Kelly rolls it slowly towards Copen. Copen tried to swipe it aside, but fanned on the puck, and the puck stayed in front of his pads. Little miscommunication there by Prang and Olsen. Now Olsen is wide open for a headman pass. Prang finds him. Good separation there. Dorsey follows up, stays onside. That puck comes to the blue line and just out as Olsen lost an edge. Olsen now having a hell of a shift as he fights for the puck now deep in the corner. He leaves it there for Dorsey, and it looks like, is that Olsen who's going to go for slashing? It looks, I lost sight of what happened in the corner, but it looks like we got a slashing call coming to Olsen. Nice shift, Nash. Face off with the power, with the penalty, comes all the way back into Edina's zone. Wyatt Smith on the draw, he's out here with Sprague. Auska bumps him out of the way, and the puck comes back to Jensen. Jensen hard into the corner, gets it over to, back to Jensen, excuse me, now over to Bauer. Bauer into the corner for Auska. Auska steps in, goes upstairs, bodied outside by Ryder Rose, and the puck goes into the netting, and there'll be a whistle to his left side. .505 left to go. I think the penalty's too long. Guys, the penalty was too long. Okay. Thank you. Sprague steps up to the blue line. House chips it out, and he's got Sprague. Sprague rolls at the length of the ice. He'll be the first one there, though. He's going to get pressured by Bauer. He stays with the puck, at least for a moment. Good forechecking here by Sprague. Comes back to House. House winds, fires, misses wide. The puck rolls around the boards. Jensen leaves it for Auska, but Smith able to pick it up. Wyatt Smith gets run into. Almost introduced to Tyler Bambury, who's on the bench, and now Knox Luther has the puck knocked off his stick by Hudson House as it rolls deep into the corner. House stripped of the puck, wraparound opportunity, but looked like Luther lost an edge, and now Smith happy to float it out to neutral ice, where Bauer goes to get it. 45 seconds left on the penalty clock, but I believe only 15 seconds left on the penalty itself. Ewers leaves the puck behind the net. Nolan knocked off his stick by House. House fans on his clearing attempt, and Nolan goes to get it. Penalties even. It was Mark. Coaches are a little in disarray here as the penalty times were thrown off and they didn't eliminate the penalty time. Edina White has the puck deep in the green zone. Back at even strength. Good forecheck there by Ryder as he stick checked the puck back deep into the zone. Ringel goes to get it, gets it up the side boards. Green looks for some options. Good stick, but just stayed on side. I'm not sure. Now Ewer steps in the middle, rebound available. Puck is smothered. Good body protection as Rose managed to save both the puck and Nolan, who was sitting at the top of the slot. Face off to Rose's left side. Knocked down there by Ringel. Good pressure by Kelly. He loses his footing though, and he goes foot into the boards. Back on his feet, he chips it by Ringel, and now they've got a bit of a break, one-on-one. Kelly by himself shoots. Oh, and he beats Copen low glove side to make it 1-0 for the white team. Good play there by Kelly, who had lost his footing, back on his skates, and makes it hard down the left-hand side, and a good far side shot to make it 1-0. Gorski on the draw. 1-0 for the good guys. Here goes Rylan Miller. He cuts across the blue line, cuts the middle. Good stick check there. Eliminates the shooting opportunity. Hughes follows the puck to the sideboards now. Good body there by Sigstad to keep Charlie Wilkins off the puck. Great pass back to the point, but Bauer unable to hold on to it, and it comes just outside the line. Green regroups in neutral ice. They get it to Miller, who tries to chip it by Hughes. Good play, though, to stay with it and get it back out to neutral ice. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left to go here in the first period. Bauer looks up ice, over to Miller. Good pass. Miller, head up, looks to shoot, goes upstairs. Ryder, clear line of sight there, gloves it and holds on. Strong positional game here from Ryder Rose so far. He's kept the team in the game, that is for sure. Craig, what do you think? You think we've got 150-ish people here today? 150, maybe a little more? It's good to have a Friday off. Good puck movement here by Green. Puck comes back to Bauer, skated aside there by Sprague, and Olsen comes away with it. Wisely chips it in deep as he's got two hard skating wingers out with him. Ooh, hard full contact behind the net as Sprague ran headlong into Bauer. Or should I say Bauer ran into Sprague. Leads to a shot down the ice, an icing call, and that forecheck by Sprague leads to a face-off in the Edina green zone. Great play, lots more energy coming from the white squad at this point than we saw early in the period. Puck comes back to the point, bounces off Ben Prang's stick, and we've got a 2-on-1 coming back the other way. Good job by Banks, and now Smith upstairs as Rose had come down on the play shot early. Now Vernon shoots from far, that's deflected wide. And it looks like we have a whistle for interference. Banks is going to the box for interference. Edina White going to be short another man for the remainder of this period if they can keep the puck out of the cage. Sandberg on the draw. Auska collects in the corner, brings it back harder to the point where Bauer gets it. He rolls it to Jensen. Jensen waits, brings it back to Bauer. Bauer goes into the corner where Auska gets it. Good puck movement by Green. Oh, onto the far post. Good pass there by Auska. And London unable to take control. Pass goes off the leg there of Sandberg and comes back to the side point. Green in full control of this power play. Puck over to Auska. He winds, he fires. Somehow that went off the face mask of Ryder Rose. It might have hit his face and then his hands and rolled into the net. A booming shot by Auska to tie this game up at 1 with 54 seconds left to go in the first. You could see the green team playing with a little more intensity on that shift than they had been in a while, and they were able to put one in. Here comes Luther. He winds and fires upstairs. Rose holds on to this one, and the face-off to his right side. Gorski on the draw. Hughes flips it up the sideboards. Sigstad pressuring Jensen, who'd step down. Jensen ties it up, waiting for some support. It comes to Vernon, who cuts the middle. That shot bodied away, rebound. Oh, good save there, I think, by Ryder. Either hit the side of the net or a left leg pad. This puck is shot back to the crease, knocked aside by Hughes. Edina White on their heels now, still unable to get the puck out of the zone. Good pressure by Green. They continue to press, and that's potentially a trip by Gorski. And Gorski's going to find himself in the box for a trip. Edina White running around, running out of steam, and forced to take a penalty there to alleviate some of the pressure. The ref was talking to the Edina White bench. I'm not sure if they were a little vocal in their displeasure. Sprague on the draw. Puck comes back. Bauer has it. He gets it into the sideboards where Auska has it. Back to Bauer and over to Jensen. Jensen looks for Auska, who one times it, misses the short side. And now Olsen has the puck in his skates and knocked away there by Jensen. And thankfully, mercifully, the siren goes. And the white team has the opportunity to regroup. All right, we'll be back in a minute.
If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go on vacation?
Definitely Hawaii. It's beautiful there.
So I kind of, whenever me and my wife go on vacation, I like kind of more the tropical. So I think Bora Bora would be like a dream spot. But if I'm like heading out with a bunch of my buddies and a bunch of the boys, I think a big like group golf trip to like Scotland would be a ton of fun.
Australia.
Ooh, probably a Europe trip. I went to Europe this last summer and it was a lot of fun, so I'd love to go back.
Probably Hawaii.
Probably Woodward Copper Mountain.
Hawaii or Italy, because they're just both cool places. Yeah.
Gorski takes his seat back in the sin bin for the next 75 seconds. Sprague out there to take the draw. Prang steps up to match up against Auska, who's had a very strong set of power play shifts. Green team showing a lot more intensity the back half of that period, both in terms of their skating and puck movement. And that'll go for icing as Edina White just clears the puck the length of the ice. But the white team's going to have to step up their intensity if they want to match the green team. You'll notice their pucks are moving just a little bit quicker. Let me rephrase, a lot quicker and a lot crisper of their passes. And we will get caught, and we will see some backdoor goals should the white team not be able to step up and create a little pressure of their own. Banks chips it back the other way. Nolson on the sideboards. He gets to the length of the ice, and that'll once again go for icing. That's okay. Safe play, get it out. Two whistles, 18 seconds. Auska now on the draw. Gets over to Luther. Back comes back to Jensen. Jensen over to Bauer. An Edina player takes a spill in front. Looks like it was Knox. Good pressure there by Olsen. Forces a pass in the corner, but nice play by Jensen to not just dump it in, but get on a stick. Riders down. Leaves the top part of the net open, but thankfully that shot was sticked aside. Clearing attempt by Edina. White knocked aside, and Green takes control. Prang gets it over to Banks. Banks uses his legs to get it out to the circles, and then Nolson tries to skate it through the red line, but it's sticked aside there by Jensen. They battle for it on the corner. 3 Edina players, which is not great, as we only have 4 on the ice. They tie it up, and now Jensen comes away with it. Jensen holds on to the puck, a dangerous play at the blue line, waiting now for his compatriots to get back on side. He dumps it in deep. Brian goes to get it, pressured there by Luther. Edina, White back to even strength, and we might have a break opportunity here as Olsen chips it to himself. Tim and Gorski as they split. Over to Gorski, back to Olsen, who dangles with the puck. Nice patience, shoots into the body of Kopen, who holds on to it. Nice puck movement, great patience there, both by Gorski and by Olsen, just unable to convert. Probably the confidence burster Kopen needed on that. But good play by Gorski and Olsen to communicate and move the puck beautifully on that 2-on-1. So often we don't see such nicely orchestrated 2-on-1s. Puck goes behind the net. Ringel goes to get it first, but Sandberg gets there ahead. They pressure the puck into the sideboards. Stefan stays strong on the puck. Rolls it behind the net. Wyatt Smith tries to beat Charlie Wilkins to it. Charlie clears the puck out to the blue line. Good job by Dorsey to hold it. 2 boys go down, but Applebaum comes away with the puck down the right-hand side. Applebaum backhand floats it to the middle. Puck's available. Good job by Lundqvist to swat it away at the last second. And here comes House. He cuts over the line, leading the rush as he enjoys to do. He goes through the legs over to Ringel, puts it behind the net, potentially to himself. House still on it. He's got Lundqvist at the point. Oh, goes behind the back to Smith. Didn't see it coming. Smith brings it back to Lundqvist, who goes down to the half boards and now into the corner for Smith. Smith turns once, twice. He's got room at the point if he wants it. He brings it back, not quite hard enough though. Connell steps down to help get the puck out. Good job by Lundqvist holding that line. Now Green brings it again, but once again, Lundqvist up to the task and he holds it in. Ringel knocks it to the blue line. Good job by White, now putting pressure as Green has done for much of this game. Green goes for a line change and dumps it in deep as they alleviate the pressure. House picks up the puck in the corner as Green finishes their change. We've got a down low turnover. Shot upstairs and over the net by Luther. Clearing attempt dangerously into the middle. Smith shields the puck for a moment, but ultimately Vernon comes away with it as he skates down low. That shot goes over the net, rising on Ryder. And now Dorsey could have a break. Puck is coming slowly, won't make it for icing. Dorsey gets there before it hits the goal line. Dorsey gets it back to Kelly. Kelly pauses and now is stripped on a good back check there by Vernon. Vernon leads the rush, and that, thought it was offside. Maybe not. This game, a little bit more of a back and forth adventure than it was in the first period. Good job by Gorski to eliminate that shot attempt by Auska. Flipped up the boards, but Green keeps it in. Shot towards the net. Knocked down there by Mizzle over to Kelly. Kelly fans on his clearing attempt. This could be trouble. Vernon comes in down low. Two Edina White players converge. Knocked out of a high stick by London, and that will bring the face-off back into the Edina White zone as we've got 8:51 left to go here in the second. Well, the crowd continues to grow. Score is still 1-all. Much more of a balanced tilt here in the second. Shot from Hughes from the point. That squirts wide. Oh! Kelly had a brief moment at a cage, but nullified there by Bauer. Good job by Sigstad to hold the line once, twice, and now from his knees, he sees it goes to Anders. Anders dumps it in deep. Overall leaping Bauer. Puck comes to Gorski on the short side. He tried to squeeze it in. Oh, good save there by Copen as Kelly gets a shot off, and now it's the white team putting pressure. Mizzelt comes back the other way, floats it in deep. Hankinson goes back to collect it for his squad. Good job by Olsen to strip him of the puck and disrupt that breakout as Sprague dumps it in deep, but Olsen just unable to get back on side and will whistle. Good pressure there by the Edina White team. And the faceoff will come to center ice, which is where they pass the puck from. Rylan Miller out there with Dorsey. Puck comes back to Banks. Banks waits for an opportunity, gets it over, but puts it behind Prang. Prang circles back behind his net, looks, fans. Puck gets knocked over to Banks. Banks tries to bring it back to Prang. Second attempt gets there. Good pressure there by Green though, and it stays. Prang stays on the puck, Green stays on Prang, and now Applebaum steps in from the point. That shot attempt is eliminated by Prang, and now Sprague gives chase. Green, good cross-ice puck movement, gets it up to Rylan Miller, and he comes down the right-hand side. He goes, tries to cut back as he was going around the net. Rebound attempt push wide. Good job by Ryder to hold that post. This high shot by Jensen right into the belly of Rose, who'd squared up through a world of traffic to keep this a 1-all game. Gorski on the draw. Puck comes back to Applebaum. Applebaum chips it down low. Nice pass. Short side shot hits the side of the cage. Hudson House fights for it behind the net. Green comes away with it. They center it, but the only one home there is Wyatt Smith, who floats it and finds the blade of Sandberg, who dumps it in deep, and Gorski gives chase. Gorski presses Jensen. They collide behind the net. Sandberg comes away with it. He kicks it over to Smith, who gets taken down. No call. Slew-footed almost. Puck comes across the blue line. House waits, holds. Now he enters the zone. He shields the puck from the checking of Nolan, shoots towards the net, and Copen square to it, holds on. Amazed on the no call there, as I don't know if remember if it was Gorski or somebody on the far side got tripped and his legs taken out. Wyatt Smith. Dorsey on the draw. Ringel throws it behind the net. Auska waits to collect it. He carries it across the blue line. He happy to chip it in deep. Anders goes over to get it. Run into by two Green players, but Edina White comes away with it. Woo! Just enough on that pass from Sigstad, and here comes Dorsky with a head of speed. He cuts wide, looking for an opportunity, either back at the point in the middle. Good pressure there by Ringel and Green. Puck comes to the blue line and chipped by Anders as Hughes goes back to collect it. Rolling puck though makes that a more difficult task than it should have been. Good job by Hughes to hold his man and the puck to the boards. They fight for it, and Kelly able to get it outside and into neutral ice, where Bauer goes back into his own zone to get the puck. He turns, fires, turns it over to Dorsey, tried to find Kelly, but he was handcuffed and unable to collect it. Good forecheck there by Sigstad as the puck is now down low. Green tries to get it out. Banks comes in hard and holds the line. Now Kelly winds, fires, tipped just wide. Sigstad on the puck behind the net, rolls it into the corner where he finds Kelly. Kelly brings it back to Prang. Prang fans, tried to get a shot off. He fights the checking though of Ewers, keeps the puck in the zone momentarily, and it rolls all the way back into Edina White zone as the Green team goes for a change. Banks goes up to Prang. Prang, as White is still on their change, goes cross ice. Tipped by Gorski in a very acrobatic fashion. Now it comes to the boards where Green has finished their change. Good job there again by Gorski. He plays better on his backside than he does on his skates. Here comes Rylan Miller down the near side. Goes upstairs, bodied away by Ryder. And the puck somehow found its way into the corner and then back to the point. Puck goes behind the net for Ben Prang. Prang chips it up high. Goes all the way down into the green zone. That should not be icing, and two different white jerseys give chase. Gorski tried to cut off that clearing attempt, unable to do so, and here comes Rylan Miller, this time down the right side. Rylan cuts wide, goes hard to the net. Good body position by Ben Prang to keep him to the outside. And now Nick Sprague comes back the other way. He's got Olsen on the far side. He looks to cut in, then goes wide around Jensen, rolls the puck behind the net. Good job by Olsen running into his defender. Olsen has it for a brief moment, thought about a wraparound, lost his stick though. And now Rylan Miller comes away with the puck. Good breakout pass there to Charlie Wilkins. Nice step up by House to knock it off his stick, but good follow by Miller. Connell puts it in deep, and this game is picking up both energy and intensity. 4 minutes left to go here. Lead pass off the stick there. Nice play by Applebaum to step up. That should be offside, and it is. Well, it's going to be an interesting last 16 minutes or so. Face off from the pass here at center ice. Brendan Nolan on the draw. He wins that back to Bauer. Bauer rolls it to the side. Winds. Ooh. Fires. Offside is the green team. Looked like everything happened there in slow motion. Dorsey and Nolan go at it a second time. This 50-50 draw, supported by their wingers. Wyatt Smith comes away with it. Good job. He turns, fires, chips it into the green zone. Applebaum happy to put it back into the neutral ice. Now a pass over to Smith, who loses it in his skates. Lundqvist goes D to D over to House, who'd been calling for it. House dangles around one and then passes it up to Sandberg. Sandberg chips it in towards Kopen. That puck rolls off the glove over to the side. Lundqvist looks up ice, hits Gorski. Gorski cuts the middle, floats it over to Smith, goes up, oh, and a glove save as Kopen moves from right to left to hold on to that puck. Better puck movement by Edina White. Gorski wins that draw back to Hughes. Hughes puts it in the corner. Gorski, bodied there by London. Keeps himself, though, between the puck and the defender. Gets it to Sigstad. He gets run into by Bauer. Boys are battling hard in the corner. Good play by Gorski to bring it back to the point. Wine fired. Missed the net wide. Kelly steps around one man. Tries to bring it back to Anders. Anders shoots. Tipped. Oh, and just missing the far corner is Gorski. Great play by all involved. Hughes, puck in neutral ice, shoots it in deep, no icing. 2:17 left to go here in the second. Kelly putting pressure, forces a poor clearing attempt. Mizzle keeps it in deep. Bauer forced to go back and get it. He brings it up the wall where Auska is waiting. Good job first by Banks, then by Dorsey to make sure that could go no farther. Bauer has it back on his own blue line where he floats it to Applebaum, who finds Auska. Auska winds, fires off the stick and then the legs of Banks. Dorsey leaves it for Olsen, who chips it by Rylan Miller. Cross ice pass over to Kelly. Kelly chips it to himself, and he's got a bit of a break. He's also got Dorsey in the high slot. Oh, good stick there by Ringel. Ringel unhappy with the little stick check there by Kelly. And as they crash to the net, puck stays out, but Edina White putting pressure on as we move into the last minute and a half of this period. Gorski on the draw. Brings it back to Prang. Prang winds, fires, floats over the heads of the center and just goes wide. Charlie Wilkins brings the puck to the blue line for Green, but no farther. Good pressure now by Edina. Olsen's got Sprague cutting to the net. He gets stripped up, gets it to Gorski. Comes back to the point for Banks. Banks winds, fires upstairs. And Copen stays on his skates and holds on. Face off to the left side of Copen. Gorski wins that. Puck comes back over to House. House dangles to the blue line, dangerously slow, turns it over. Good job by Lundqvist to alleviate that pressure. Green just stays on side as Rylan Miller found himself on the wrong side of the blue line. Good back check by Olsen. Puck rolls to the net, kicked out once, and then the second shot hits the side of the net. Edina from their knees. That shot is rolling, kicked out there by Ryder Rose to keep it a 1-1 game. Puck comes to the blue line, knocked down there by Ringel. They jostle for it in the final 35 seconds. Connell tries to get it in deep. Good job by Gorski. Finally, the green team knocks it into Lundqvist. 30 seconds left to go, and they try and find Gorski cutting across the middle. Gorski puts it in deep and goes for a change. 22 seconds left to go. Good forecheck there by Sprague. That lead pass goes off the skates of Rylan Miller. Here goes Wyatt Smith. Passes to the middle for Dorsey. Dorsey rolls short side. Good save. Puck through the crease. Nobody home for White. 6 seconds left. Shot. Rebound. Oh, into the corner. Sandberg goes to get it. He gets run into hard. And that's going to be a penalty. Nice to know the boys are friends and they're okay. But the ref put his arm up. I feel like the refs... Glad they're saying everything is okay, but I think 3 is still on his way to those Bucks. All right, we'll be back in a minute. All right. Final 13 minutes of the tradition. What's this tournament called? The Edina Tradition Classic Heritage Savior Amazingness. We're going to find a holiday named Christmas and New Year's and put a hockey tournament on it. Gorski out there against London. Goalies are set. Puck is on the ice. And Dorsey circles back and chips it in past Bauer. Puck goes deep into the corner where Jensen is on it. Jensen's played a very strong game thus far. This puck rolls to center ice, and now we've got a bit of a break. Here comes London down the right-hand side. Short-handed, upstairs. Good positional save there by Rose as the white team clears it up. Hard pass by Sandberg to the stick of Gorski. Gorski dances at the blue line, leaves it for Sandberg, who tries to get it back down low to Gorski. Gorski rolls it over to Dorsey, but goes behind him. Sigstad vacating the point position. We have Dorsey has the puck in the corner. They bring it back the other way. Our puck movement is not exactly as smooth as we saw the green team. Puck comes to the sideboards for Sandberg, who winds, fires. Oh! 5-hole! Rebound, scores! Sandberg beats Copen through the 5-hole. It hit the post. And I believe it was Gorski who was able to put the rebound in to make it 2-1. 1 minute into this third period, Edina White takes a 2-1 lead. Well, it wasn't the smoothest, but the puck movement was effective. Edina Green takes control of the face-off. Jensen has the puck behind, in his own zone. I'm watching here as a little play behind the play happens. Watch number 4 and Sprague. They seem to have a little bit of a pushing match going on. Olsen hard on the near side boards, chips it up where Vernon breaks up that clearing attempt. Now comes back to neutral ice. Vernon leaves it for Jensen and then opens up for a pass. Good pass there from Applebaum, but broken up there by the White squad. And here goes Luther. That might have been offside. Shot off a stick of the defender, and that's going to go over the boards for a whistle. Face off to Rose's right side. Dorsey on the draw. Green. Charlie Wilkins fights away with it. I think Miller and Smith's mask had connected. I think they just intertwined. The ref blew it dead as the two boys got a little more intimate than they had expected here in the middle of a hockey game. Connell knocks it in deep where House goes back to collect it. House comes around dangerously, loses the puck on the side of the crease. Thankfully, Rose had the post sealed. Green team, to their dismay, puck was not frozen, but the whistle had gone. Dorsey on the draw. Sandberg pressures the winger who came away with it for Green. That shot dangerously rolls to the net and then smothered by Rose. This time Smith and Miller come at each other not because their helmets lock, but because their fists decide to be introduced to each other. Good job by Rose there on that quick shot. Connell sees the puck roll off his stick as he tried to turn for a shooting opportunity. Mizzelt knocks it into the zone and quickly out. Green puts it back to the Edina White zone. And nice pass by Hughes over to Smith. Smith tries to go in deep, but Hankinson soccers it aside. He's pressured there by Dorsey, though, and the puck goes deep into the Green zone. Puck rolls behind the net where Mizzelt goes to get it. He puts it back the other way. And here comes Hankinson. Hankinson up to Wilkins. Wilkins chips it over to Rylan Miller. Miller comes down the left-hand side. I think he lost it in the skates of the ref. 2 green jerseys, 1 white jerseys, and a man in stripes jostle for the puck. Green moves the puck well. That might have been offside again. Green able to put it in down low. Hughes first on it, chips it by Rylan Miller and over to Smith. Smith gets it up to Gorski. Gorski's entrance knocked down there by the Green defender. And Green happy to put it in deep. Not a great clearing shot there by Hughes as Auska intercepts it. He shoots low, kick saved, and Auska, seeing that the net had been vacated by Rose, tried a quick shot that went off the cage. Good vision there by Auska, just unable to find the right side of the netting. Applebaum turns it over as Sigstad gets in the way of London, and now Edina White gets it in deep with 9:10 left to go here in the third period. Good play by Ewers to chip it out, but Colin Kelly comes away with it. Kelly rolls it to the middle. I thought it was a pass, but it got to himself. Banks moves it over to Prang. Prang winds, fires, kick down. Prang steps up below the line, and Sigstad able to keep it in the Green territory. Here goes Kelly. Tries to get it to Sigstad, and Green gets it to the blue line and out. Good play by Prang, who moves it to Banks, who gets it up to Gorski, who tries to chip it into the zone. We've got Auska here, but wisely spotted by Banks. He retreated to make sure that we weren't going to have an odd man rush opportunity. Prang finds Sigstad, who's got a little bit of space. 3 green jerseys come towards him, and he puts it in and goes for a change. Good job by Dorsey to pin the puck in down low. He's pressured by 2 Edina Green defenders. They fall to the ice and the puck goes to the corner. And now Brennan Nolan leads the rush. He's going to come down Banks' right side. Good recovery by Banks as he forces him wide. Now he pins him to the board, waiting for support, and here comes Olsen. Olsen jostles for the puck in the corner. And here comes Olsen away with it. Nice play. He gets taken down there by Vernon, no call. Puck gets thrown in and looks like we're offside. Well, Edina White's going to need to keep the pressure going because the green team is definitely not going to relent as we enter the last 7:41. Ref ensuring the faceoffs are all in the right spot. Here goes Wyatt Smith. Chips it over to Gorski. Gorski, great pass to Sandberg, who shoots. Oh! What a save by Copen as he shifts from left to right and takes it off the noggin. Good puck movement by Edina. Those are the way they're going to get chances. Good save there by Copen. Jensen moves the puck over to Hankinson. Hankinson chips it up the wall, but Gorski breaks that up for a brief moment. House gets it over to Sandberg, who tried to chip it on the backside over to Smith, and Smith is going to find himself in the box for cross-checking. I don't know why they didn't blow the whistle. And there goes Smith. 2 minutes for cross-checking. It's going to leave Team White shorthanded. Hughes and Mizzelt on the backside for Edina, along with Kelly and Sigstad. We've got the blackjack line, 6, 7, and 8, and 21. That's pretty impressive. Kelly out there. Face-off comes back to Green, where Bauer holds on. Sigstad rolls to cover Bauer, leaves Jensen open. That shot, oh! That corner was available, and Ryder Rose gets part of his stick on it and pushes it out. Backdoor pass. Auska unable to convert. I don't know if that was saved or missed the net. Solid puck movement here by Green. That shot from far, bodied aside by Ryder. Ryder goes through these periods of time where he enters that next level of goaltending. We're seeing that right now. Edina seems to be playing a 1-3 penalty kill. I've never seen this. Kicked aside there by Knox Luther, actually making the save for Edina. Puck rolls into the corner. Mizzelt goes down in the corner, and that's going to leave us another man short. Put behind the net. London rolls it out in front. Knox unable to get there. Two white jerseys collide, come together, and able to get the puck out. This has been far from pretty, but I guess you can call it effective. London crosses the blue line, pressured there by Sigstad. Puck comes back to Jensen. Jensen chips it in deep. Puck to the far point. Shot. Fanned, second shot, blocker down, rebound, thankfully through the legs of London. Bit of a shooting gallery here. Hughes surveys his man, and now Sigstad watches Jensen at the point. Puck goes D to D, Bauer winds, fires, leg save, kicked out, and the penalty is now over. Jensen with some skating room shoots, puck is available once, twice, but Green unable to come away with it, and here goes White on the counterattack. Kelly. And Smith, half a step offside, at least gives our guys a chance to change with 5:25 left to go. Ryder Rose standing tall and keeping his squad in this game. Puck comes over. Shot on Copen. Puck rolls out. And looks like Ewers is the one to collect it on the side boards. Green Cross ice pass picked up in the skates there of Vernon. He's pressured by Gorski, who keeps him to the outside where he's supported by Banks. Vernon tries to run through Gorski. I think we're going to see the level of physicality come up here in the last few seconds or last few minutes of the game. Gorski chips it by Applebaum. Didn't make it there the first time, so gave it a little push. That quick clearing attempt nullified there by Prang. Green's going to try again. This time they're going to skate out, and Sprague is going to find himself in the box for a hooking. A little bit of displeasure here from the Edina White fans. Dorsey on the draw. Puck comes back for Green. They get it back to Jensen. Jensen waits, gets it to Bauer. Bauer's got Jensen available. Back to Jensen. Jensen. They've given Dorsey quite a task to cover both defenders. Now comes over to Jensen after that shot. Rebounds available. Oh my goodness, what a save by Ryder Rose! But this time, the puck comes free in front and knocks Luther while he loses his footing on a celly, able to bury the rebound. I'm not quite sure I follow the 1-3 penalty kill approach. Edina Green moving the puck well. They've tied it up, 4 minutes to go. House caught flat-footed on that face-off. Here goes Rylan Miller. Holds on to the puck after he's stick-checked by House. Puck comes to the side of the net. Lundqvist gets it to blue line. Bauer's diving attempt knocks the puck over to Smith, who gets it to Sandberg, and I think they called him offside. All right. Face-off just outside the zone. Dorsey, Sandberg, and Smith out there for the team wearing white. Mizzle puts it in deep. Dorsey gives chase. Jensen goes back to collect it for Green. Good job by Dorsey, forces a turnover to Smith. Smith cuts back the other way. He leaves it in the corner for Dorsey. Dorsey tries to dangle with it, but lose it, and that hits somebody on the bench. Tyler Bambury trying to get into the play. I think it hit his glove on the bench. Nice save. Shannon, did you mark that as a shot on net? Did you mark it? Tyler made that save as it went up the boards. Face off deep in the green zone. Gorski wins the draw. Back to the point. Shot knocked down to front. It's available. I believe that's Kelly who tries to take control of it behind the net. Chipped into the corner where Sigstad is the first one on it. He's pressured by two Edina players. Good support there from Nolan, and he leads the rush with 3 minutes to go. Nolan comes down the left-hand side, cuts the middle. Good stick there by Gorski. Brings it back to Hankinson, but again, Gorski's stick in the way. Nolan stays with the puck, though. They battle for it, and here comes Sigstad. He chips it by Hankinson out to neutral ice where Ringel collects it. Ooh, good job by Mizzle, who lost his footing, to get back up and keep the puck out of harm's way. Edina White gets it out to neutral ice, and Hankinson knuckles it into the zone where Hughes gives chase. He goes behind the net, over to Mizzle. Mizzle wisely chips it up the boards to Kelly. Kelly into the skates of Gorski, and back into the Edina White zone. Edina Green looking to make a change as the puck slides by their bench. Sigstad, almost creates a turnover, and it just got caught up in the legs of the Green defender. Hughes fakes going behind the net, chips it up nicely to Sigstad. Here goes Sigstad. He looks cross ice and gets it to Kelly. Kelly shoots from far, goes off a skate and into the corner. Dorsey, as I've said many times today, first one on it behind the net. Great job holding on to the puck against two Edina Green defenders. Sigstad seals the wall and eliminates that clearing attempt. Inside the final 100 seconds, Nash Olsen bangs away at it. The puck comes back the other way where Dorsey goes to get it in the corner. Oh, Sprague tried to free Dorsey, but now Green has a bit of a break. Owen Auska comes down the left side. He goes through the legs of the defender. Auska runs through Banks, no call. Prang comes out with it. He's leading the rush. He beats 3 men, but unable to get by the 4th, and Dorsey floats it to the line. Now Ewers takes it wide. That puck is chipped into the Edina White zone, and there are 54 seconds on the clock. Green wins the draw. Puck comes back into their own zone. Bauer goes up the sideboards to Wilkins. Good job by Gorski to eliminate that entry, and Smith fights hard on the sideboards. Ryland Miller cuts to the wide. Now he cuts the middle, rolls it. That shot is knocked away. 35 seconds left to go as Green has the puck in the corner. Smith gets a stick on the puck, but Wilkins takes it from him. House there in support, and now Lundqvist floats it over to Sandberg with 20 seconds left to go. He is on his own, so he rolls it in deep. And Bauer gets it in the far corner. He tries to tip it to Miller. That puck comes to the blue line where House winds, fires. That shot misses the mark. We got 5 seconds left to go. Sandberg puts it hard behind the net, and that should do it. I don't know what overtime rules are, but if there is overtime, we're going to play it. We got a 2-minute break and then a 5-minute 4-on-4, it looks like. All right, we'll be back in a minute. Here we go. 4-on-4. 5-minute overtime. I'm not sure if it's... Is it running or stopped? 5-minute running time overtime. Green moves the puck very well. So we'll need to make sure we stay together as a unit. Gorski out there with Prang, Sigstad, and Banks. Sigstad leaves it for Banks, who gets it over to Prang. Vernon blows a tire, and here comes Prang, who winds, fires. Oh! And a stretching save. Please. By Copen to keep this game going. Gorski out there again. Green takes control, slows the pace. The puck bounces off the stick of Applebaum, and good job by Sigstad to force a poor pass and ultimately a turnover. Now Banks has it, cross ice pass over to Gorski. Gorski's got room on the glove side. 360 move. Oh, what a play! And a great save by Copen. Gorski goes down and Vernon goes over top. They jostle for the puck near the Zamboni door, and the puck comes towards Prang. Prang shields the puck from the defender, but supported there by Applebaum, who has it. Gorski reloads, leaves it there for Sigstad, who tries to go cross ice to Prang, and that could be dangerous as they left Auska open, but that puck is shot down ice, no icing. Long lead pass here for Dorsey. That's going to go too far, and that will be icing. And with 3.5 left to go, we are going to have a face-off in the Edina Green zone. Great play by Gorski on that 360 move. I know Craig watches this game through the camera, so I'm sure he'll watch that on a replay a few times later this afternoon. Dorsey ties up Ewers, nice job, and Mizzle steps up, chips it to the boards and out. Here goes Kelly, shot like a cannon on his own. He comes in, shoots. Oh, what a save! He had Copen moving right to left, and Copen sticks out the paddle to keep it tied. What a save by Copen. Running time, the boys are back on the draw quickly. Dorsey back at it. They fight for it. Kelly again going hard to the net. Puck comes to the blue line. Good job by Hughes to keep it in deep. Bauer on it behind his net. He's pressured by Kelly, who gets a piece of it, but Bauer collects it. Chips it up the sideboards. Mizzle able to keep it in. Shot off the knee of Hankinson. Those are dangerous. Good job by Kelly to pressure the pass up the wall. And now that lead pass outside the reach of everyone. No icing for some reason. I don't know why that's no icing. Hughes stops and cuts back, creates some space. Good job by Dorsey to let that go to Kelly, who I think is out of gas. Kelly shoots from far. Rebound in front. Oh, no one home there but Jensen. And here goes Jensen. Comes down the right-hand side. Dorsey, probably a little tired. Good job by Lundqvist to get it to the blue line to Sandberg. That is out and should be offside, and it is, as the clock continues to move with 1:45 left to go here in overtime. Miller out there. Ringel fakes the shot, now rolls it into the corner. House goes to get it. He's got Smith up the wall. He cuts the middle and loses it. London's on the puck. He's got Miller, goes short side, save there by Rose. And House cuts the middle, gets it over to Sandberg. Sandberg rolls it into neutral ice. No icing, come on. Face off deep in the Edina White zone. Dernière minute de jeu dans la match. Last minute to play here in the game. Face off between the 11s, all tied up. Puck came into the crease for a moment, but here goes Olsen. We got a 3-on-2. Lots of time on the clock. Good stick check by Jensen. Uh-oh, Edina blows a tire. But Prang gets all the way back. Shot off the post! Rebound out in front. Good layout there by Banks. The puck goes into the corner. Now Prang is on it. He leads the rush, but loses the handle. Knox Luther floats it through the crease to the other side. Now the puck's up against the sideboards with 15 to go. Good job by Nick Sprague to get it to the blue line. And now here comes Prang with 10 seconds. He loses the handle for a moment. Still on it, shoots. Sticked aside by Luther. And that'll do it, my friends. A very entertaining overtime. And it looks like we're going to go to a shootout. A couple big saves there by Copen to keep this a tie game. Do you guys know if we're doing 5 or 3 shooters? 3 shooters? Thank you. So we'll do a 3-shooter shootout. it looks like Owen Auska out here for Edina Green to be the first shooter. Players have gotten their instructions, and here goes Auska. Tries to go 5-hole, and Rose shuts the door. The captain, Gorski, first shooter here for Edina White. He gets his instructions. Hopen getting his instructions as well, needing to start on that goal line. Gorski comes in wide. 5-hole and buries it to make it 1-0 for the boys in white. Brendan Nolan, shooter number 2. Brendan usually likes to change speed and go upstairs. Forehand, backhand, backhand. Oh, what a move! And upstairs he goes to make it 1-1. The Housets are up next. Hudson House, number 12 for Edina White. Second shooter. Comes down on the left-hand side. He also goes 5-hole, and that's 2-1. Magic number being 1 for the White time. Ryder Rose can stop this Rylan Miller shootout attempt. The White team will capture 3rd place. Here comes Rylan Miller, usually with speed. Here he goes. Lots of stick work. Cuts back, and Ryder Rose seals the deal and shuts the door. Edina White coming away with the 3rd place in this championship game of sorts. Great game by both teams. Edina Green came out clearly very strong in the first period. Ryder Rose playing a phenomenal game in nets today, holding his team in it when they needed it most, and then a much more balanced attack as we went through the back half of the game. Good job, great tournament by the boys. We're back at it Monday night against Eden Prairie, and we'll see you then. We'll stay on so you can see the handshakes. Nice to see these boys shaking up after a good game, and we'll see you soon.